Millersville's running backs this year, stocked deep with talent and athleticism. Mike Jones returning after rushing for nearly 500 yards last year, and he is fully healthy. I'm joined now by first-year running backs coach Jonathan Ramos. John, it's your first year with the Millersville Marauders. Just tell us a little bit about your background and what you've done in the past.
Well, I came here from McMurray College, which is Division III college. Coached running backs there for 2 years. Prior to that, I played college ball over at Tabor College in Delta State. Played on the defensive side of the ball at McMurray, coached offense and defense. Was a high school running back. So that's a little bit about my background.
All right, well, you have to be pretty excited about the stable running backs you inherited, Mike Jones being one of them. Everybody knows Mike from last year. How's he looking so far in camp?
I'm definitely excited. I think we got depth. Mike, he looks real good. You know, today he got the get in there, get some more reps. You know, he's been banged up a little bit, but he got back on the field and was flying around when we went live. Made some good plays, looked real good. I think you can definitely see when he gets out there. You know, it kind of goes up a little notch. But as long as we keep him healthy, I think he's gonna have a great year.
All right, well, there's also a couple other guys behind him that are younger, like David Coates. Talk a little bit about, you know, those guys behind him that are a little younger, maybe doesn't have the experience and doesn't have the name recognition right now, but might by the end of the year.
And you mentioned David Coates. I think he's a guy, you know, if you watch him on film, he probably has the quickest feet I've seen, maybe the quickest feet on the team. He might be the quickest guy on the team. He's looking pretty good. Ian Sedan, he's another guy. If we keep him healthy, he's a bigger back. Another freshman guy you might want to keep an eye on is Kevin Kelly. He's looking real good. He's getting better and better. I think he's a good overall back. He's definitely physical, good blocker. I think all my backs got hands. We got another guy out there with speed, Marquise White. He's a freshman. And then we got some of our B-backs, Lawrence and Roberts. And then Frankie O'Donnell, he's another guy, another freshman who looks pretty good every now and then. So I think overall, if the backs just keep getting better and better, I think we're going to have a pretty good year with them.
Well, everybody knows that Mike's probably going to get the majority of the touches, but how are you going to balance getting everybody in the game and getting them touches?
Well, that's one of the things, you know, I tell my backs all the time. Every team, you know, usually has 10, 15, 12, 8 running backs, and they know going into the game week, you know, chances are only 3 of them, the top 3, they're going to be playing. You know, that third guy, he'll substitute here and there. You know, Mike Jones so far, you know, he's listed. He might be listed as the #1 guy depending on how things work out. But it's again, you know, who's going to show up to practice every day, who's going to get better, who's going to know the playbook, who's going to block, who's not going to fumble, and then, you know, that's just a problem we have to deal with. If that's a problem, then, you know, that's a good problem to have because that tells me I have 3 running backs that I can rotate in. If one goes down, the other one keeps going. We don't lose a notch on offense.
All right, well, this new offense that Coach Colby has asked to put in, the spread option, a little bit different from last year. Last year, a very pass-heavy offense, so that puts a little more priority on the running backs this year. They have to be excited about that.
Most definitely, I think all backs, they want the ball in their hands, so now it's a little spread offense, you know, so most likely the backs got to be able to catch, got to be able to block. So as soon as offensive backs here spread offense, they know they're getting the ball as far as in passing, so, you know, they're excited to get the ball in their hands more. But again, you can't run spread offense if your running backs can't catch. But thankfully, I think we got at least 4 or 5 guys that with real good hands that we could put back there, and that are quick enough to make things happen in open field. I think we're going to be pretty good in the spread offense with the guys that we have.